Good day, everyone. Welcome to Emotions and Stories. Today's eerie story is called The Whispering Banyan. In the heart of Kalkhera, a small village in Madhya Pradesh, there stood an ancient banyan tree. Its gnarled roots twisted into the earth like skeletal fingers, and its massive branches stretched wide, forming a dense canopy that cast eternal shadows. The villagers feared it, whispering stories of those who had vanished near its roots. Never pass by the banyan after dark, the elders warned, for the Chaya Purush dwells there, hungry for lost souls. Most heeded the warning, but Ravi, a 24-year-old man recently returned from the city, scoffed at these superstitions. Educated and modern, he dismissed the tales as backward nonsense. One evening, on his way home from a friend's house, Ravi found himself taking the shortcut, a narrow dirt path that ran right past the banyan tree. The sun had set and the air was thick with the hums of cricket. As he neared the tree, a sudden chill crept into the air. The night grew unnaturally still. Then he heard it, a whisper. Ravi, help me. He froze. The voice was unmistakably his mother's, but she was at home, miles away. His heart pounded as he turned towards the tree. The whisper came again, but this time it was lower, almost like it was coming beneath the ground. The ancient banyan tree loomed before him, its hanging roots swaying gently, though there was no wind. A faint movement in the shadows caught his eye. Then he saw it, a figure, tall and gaunt, standing between the roots. Its form was pitch black, blending with the darkness, and had no face, only a pair of hollow eyes that gleamed like dying embers. Ravi's breath caught in his throat. His rational mind screamed that it was an illusion, a trick of the dim light. But the whispers, they were real. Come closer, Ravi. His legs trembled. He stepped backward. The ground beneath him shifted. Something cold and slimy wrapped around his ankle. He looked down. A root, thick as a snake, was curling around his foot. With a strangled cry, he jerked his leg free and stumbled back. But the banyan's roots moved as if they were alive, writhing towards him like grasping hands. The whispers grew louder, now a chorus of voices, some weeping, some pleading, some laughing in a way that made his blood turn into ice. Stay with us! Don't leave us! A hand, no shadow of hand, emerged from the darkness and reached his face. Ravi bolted. His breath came in ragged gasps as he tore down the path, the whispers chasing him. The trees seemed to close in, the shadows stretching, reaching. Then, ahead, he saw the village temple, its small white structure glowing faintly under the moonlight. He pushed himself forward, sprinting past the temple gates. The whispers stopped. A heavy silence filled. Ravi turned back. The banyan stood in the distance, its branches no longer moving. The village priest, an old man in saffron robes, stood at the temple steps watching him. His lined face was grim. You heard them, didn't you? He said softly. Ravi, still panting, could only nod. The priest sighed. The ones who never escaped, their souls are trapped in that tree, taken by the Chaya Purush long ago. They whisper to the living, hoping to be freed. But if you listen too long, you become one of them. Ravi never took that path again, but sometimes In the dead of night, when the wind was still and the moon was hidden, he could swear he heard them, the whispers of the banyan, calling his name. We hoped you liked this story. Please do like, share and subscribe. Thank you.